So guys, hello and welcome back to another Xplane 11 video. We are on the ground at Birmingham at the minute, and this Ryanair 737 are making our way into Dublin today. Flight time today will be in the regions of 45 minutes, and we'll be taking roughly about 100 passengers today. So a bit about the route, we'll be departing Birmingham, probably runway 33, heading up about northwest over the Irish Sea into Dublin, landing 28 at Dublin because of the winds that Dublin is favouring 28 today, or 28 left. Birmingham will probably be using 33, so the more northerly runway. Um, we're scheduled to be out of here in about 45 or 20 minutes. We'll be pushing it back about 10 minutes. We're in a long state, we've just flown down. So let's get into the flight deck and get setting up. So welcome to the flight deck. We've got the Ryanair board music as standard in the Zibo. I have loaded everything up. We're taking 4.6 tons of fuel. Everything on the overhead panel is all good to go. So flight number, we are Ryanair. Oh. So the flight number today, we are Ryanair. Ryanair 8 Juliet Hotel. And I've already done the information. We're departing off 33. It is a Loveham departure, I think. Loveham one Mike will take to Loveham, and then it is the Yankee 53, which doesn't work. Alright, we'll just go direct to Wallasey then. It's Whiskey Alpha Lima. And then Lima 10 to Pennell. And then it is the Upper Lima 28 to Leldo. Leldo. And then it's the Mike 145 to a place called Bagso. SO. And then it will be the Bagso arrival into 28 left, so I'll plan that in the cruise. We can get the weather for Birmingham on this side, like so, and we'll send that. So we can activate that, execute that, and we can check it in a minute. We are zero fuel weight of 52.7, and we are cruising today. If I can pull it up here, cruising today at flight level 240. We're taking 2 tons of reserve fuel, and Ryanair's cost index is 6. Ice the deviation outside, it is -4 at the moment. And the cruise ones up at flight level 240 is 250 at 57. So that will be fine. M1 limit. We can derate to about 24k today. It'll be flaps 5 with 5 units of trim. and the speeds are as followed. We can set the trim now actually, 5 units. And then we can go into, what is the airport elevation? Birmingham charts. Let me just pull this up. The airport elevation is 339er. So we'll, I don't know if it's NADP 1 or 2, but we'll just do an NADP 2 today. So it's climb to 1,000 feet above the airfield and then be clean with flaps up by 3,000. Oh, sorry, it's an NADP 2 or 1, so you have to clean up above 3,000 feet. Up noise we get one for runway 33 northbound, obligation for runway southbound, including Kylie Aye, so 3,000 and above for 33, so we'll clean up the aircraft above 3,000 feet. We'll set 1,000 in here. It is 1,339. Oh, I've gone way past that. 339. That's checked once. And we'll do it on this side. Oh, wrong way. Still going the wrong way. 1,000. 300. And sure. 1,000. Oh, I have gone way past it. 1,339. Which is there. Perfect. What we will do for the MSA, we'll just put in the fix page Birmingham, which is Echo Golf Bravo Bravo, and then a range ring of 25, so in case of an engine failure, we can come back to the airfield. With regards to the top of the descent point, we will divide 300 or 240 divided by 3, which is roughly about 80 miles. So over here, EIDW, or we'll just put runway 28 left, or no, we'll just put EIDW. And roughly we'll need to descend, how long it'll take us to descend, we need to start our descent at 80 miles. Roughly outside, so we can set the auto brake to RTO, we can set the B2 speed, which is 1, take off 138. We can put the flight directors on now and set the runway heading, which is today. Oh, that's the wrong one. Which runway heading today is 327 out of Birmingham. We can just start getting ready to go basically. So hang on, let me just set 240 in there. We can get the fasten seatbelt signs on. The APU now will start firing up with all the fuel pumps on. We can shut the cockpit door, which is closed, and we can just set it. Hang on, there's a METAR just came through. So Birmingham, winds 210 degrees 9 knots, from 180 variable 250. Few clouds at 2,000 feet, broken at 3,800 feet, broken at 4,500 feet. Temperature 11 degrees. Dew point 7, QNH 1016. Which is set that side, and set down here. We can put that onto the legs page, and we can do the checklist. So all the safety stuff is done at Dublin. Before we start checklist, IRS is mode selectors are nav. Gear pins is removed. Light test, we can just do that now. It's checked. Oxygen tested 100%. Yaw dampener can come on. Nav transfer display switches is normal and auto. Fuel required 4.6 required, 4.6 on board. Pumps are on. Cabin utility and IFE is on. Emergency exit lights are on. Seatbelt signs are on. Window heats are on. Air conditionings, packs, auto, bleeds can come on now. We can get oh oh oh. We go get away from APU. Ground power, because we're on our own power now. Fasten seatbelt signs is on. On window heats on. Pressurization mode selector is auto. Instruments are checked with um, auto brake RTO. Hydraulics are on. Speed brake down D10. Parking brake set. Stop trim as normal. Wheel well fire warning is check. Radios. I've just got Unicom even though we're not on VATSIM today. And transponder is 2000. Rudder and other one trim checked. A PA, not going to do one. FC CDU is complete. M1 and AAS bugs are auto and set. EFB is stowed. Phones are off. Flight deck windows, cockpit doors are closed. We'll start to shut the doors now. We go into that and close the door. Passengers seated. That is the before start checklist above the line complete. That should be on. Right, we will call up our good friends at Better Pushback, and we'll push back now off stand 407 Charlie. But there.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
Thank you. And we'll call the pushback driver up. Request pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Roger. So that's pretty much ready to. Oh, that should be on now. We can turn the anti. Oh, not that one. We would like that one.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Right, thank you. We can put LNAV on, and that's all we need now. For the pushback, we'll start 2 and then number 1. So, before start checklist below the line, air conditioning packs are off.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Anti-collision lights on, parking brake is set, and transponder is alt off, and that is the before start checklist completed. Lovely Ryanair wing view there. So the tow is connecting now. And it's gonna lift us up now, so like so. That's lifting us up now.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Parking brake release, and that jetway will go now.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Right. Okay, we can start number 1. We've got N2 rotation. N1 rotation. Oil pressure is rising. 25% fuel on. EGT and fuel flow. It's safety demonstration now. Very good. Starter cutout, and we'll start number 1. And 2. And 1. Oil pressure is rising. 25 fuel on, fuel flow, and EGT.
To the nearest exit in an emergency. There are 4 main doors, 2 at the front of the
And starters cut out. Perfect. 2 good engine starts. Which is what we want to hear. We can blank that lower to you now. So taxi route probably go out. Where are we? Victor Echo
Operation
Sierra to
complete.
Sierra 1.
Set parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
jacket and place it over your head. Bring the strap around.
And disconnecting hand signals. See disconnecting now? Ah, yes. Perfect.
Tow is disconnected.
Tow is
Bypass
disconnected, so
pin
we
has
can
been
do
removed.
the
Hand
after
signal on
start
the left.
flows.
We'll see you next
APUs.
time and have a safe flight.
That's that on. Pitot heats on. Trim is set 5 units. Flaps 125 for departure.
Call bell, reading light and fresh air vent in the panel.
And we'll look for the hand signal now. See the bypass pin is removed. Hand signal is received, and we can do the flight control test or check now. Full down, full up, full left, full right, rudder left, rudder right. That. And with that, we can do the before taxi checklist. Generators are on, APUs off. Start switches are continuous. Anti-ice is not required today. Air conditioning packs auto and bleeds on. Engine bleeds. Isolation valve auto. Flaps 5 required, selected and green light. Um, well, that was interesting. OBS just crashed, which is good. Not good. Where were we? Start levels either D10. Flight controls are checked and recall is checked. Let's taxi on out. Okay, parking brake released. And a quick config check. With the taxi internal flights on now. What do you mean flight? Oh, that should be on. I swear I've turned that on. Why did it turn back off again? Anyway, we'll do another flight control check. So we'll make a left here. And we'll exit the apron bit and this exit here on the left. And we'll go on to Echo all the way down to the bottom for the departure. I think we could take, where are we here? We could take Echo here. Aye, so I will take Echo here, save us time. Right, be strobe lights on. Tell the cabin crew to sit down. And before takeoff checklist, flaps, green light, and stab trim
Okay, the cabin
is 5
secured. Have a
units.
good flight.
Landing lights on. And transponder on, that is us ready to go. Oh, and we can arm the auto throttle. And we'll just go. Okay, timing. We'll just roll on and go. So it's NADP 1, so climb to 3000 and then accelerate. It is V2 plus 20, I believe. So 50% or thereabout. Stable. Toga. .90p or 93.4 thrust is set. 80 knots. V1.
V1 rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate.
Positive, try and gear up.
.400. 1,000.
1000 bug up, and we'll just tune 160 for now because we are NADP 1. Making a left hand turnout, and I'll put the autopilot in to reduce the workload. So there is 3000 feet, so we can bug up to about the flap 1 speed. Turn them off now. Don't need them. Put the gear to up and off as well. And we'll go flaps 1. Into the cloud. And we'll bug flaps up. And we'll go alt intervene. And climb all the way up. We can just reset all these because we're climbing to a flight level. And flaps up. So after takeoff, checklist, engine bleeds are on, packs are auto, landing gears up and off, and flaps are up. With no light. That is the after takeoff checklist complete. So, I'll just match this heading up now. That is us safely on our way to Dublin. just reached top of the climb, and this is so short flight. So once you're up here, you have to really be on top of it. So you have to plan pretty quickly for descent, which we're just gonna do now. We are currently cruising 240. We're expecting about 2.8 tons when we land at Dublin. So we go into our init ref. We're gonna plan. No, actually, we're gonna put in the arrival first, which is the ILS for 28 left, and it's gonna be the Bagso 2 X-ray. If we go back to legs, we can just check out. That should be fine. We can have a look at it in a minute. With init rest, so we're gonna use flaps 30 and the ILS. Don't know why it's not showing it up there. It should. Well, in a minute probably. But I've got it up here. It is 111.3. So 111.3, no 35, sorry, which is the ILS, and the course is 278. So if we go like that, the course is 278, and we'll set 278 on that side. A bit bumpy up here. The wind's coming probably a crosswind from left to right on the nose at 71 knots, so we are experiencing a couple of bumps. Alternate destinations, our primary alternate is Belfast Aldergrove. Our second alternate is going to be Shannon. And then we'll go Cork. And Liverpool. And we'll put Prestwick in there as well. So in case so for some reason we have to execute a go round, where a couple of times we would need 2.3 to get to Belfast, and then well, if we can't go to Belfast, we'll go to Shannon, and I've lost the page now. There we are. We go to Shannon. We will be requiring 1.7 tons of fuel to get to Shannon, 1.6 for Cork. So we'll probably, if we're low on fuel, Cork or Shannon will be our alternate. But if we think that we're not just going to get in, we'll just head to Belfast, which is 2.3. Perfect. So see that range thing, that's our top of descent, and there's the marker there, so not too close. We can have a look at the descent. If we go into legs, so from Bagso, it's a bit messed up because you're doing that. So from Bagso we'll go direct to Cockax, like that. I'll tidy that up, there you go. Yeah. And then it's a Latmo and then the ILS, perfect. So guys, that's the approach planning done. Oh, I need to reset that. That's the approach plan done, and I'll speak to you when we get shoot the approach. Roughly about 16 miles from the start of the ILS approach into Dublin. Some things I didn't mention in the cruise, we'll be using auto brake 1 and the minimums is 402 for 2 at left. So we should be landing in about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Just passing flight level 70 now. There is Dublin off the left hand side, you just see it through the cloud there. I've just done the lights and put on the belts and that's all I've done. Currently like 35 minutes into the flight, which is good. So it is. Right, so we can do the approach checklist. We can set the altimeters now, which is 1009, like so. And we can slow to 140. So passing. It's just about the sun's just about to set, so it is. So good timing. Might be a nice arrival. Here's the glide slope now, so we can start to VS it down, so we can just stay with the glide slope basically. Pop a wee bit of speed brake out as well, just to keep us going. Yeah, so everything is good. Engine start continuous. Taxi light is off because we haven't been cleared to land yet. Direct headwind on the nose at 23 knots, but it's variable which is always good fun. So we'll start to slow down to about the flat 1 speed. There's a wee bit of spoiler as well. Once we capture the glide slope and the localizer, we'll go flat 1. Quite a nice day here in Dublin. Only scattered clouds. I've got the METAR here. And 220 degrees at 10 knots. So it should be fine. Scattered at 4,000. So that's that rain stuff. Or the scattered clouds, sorry. Not scattered rain. What am I on about? Okay, so currently 6.2 miles until Lapmo. And we can ease right off at the sun right there. We'll have to go down that quick. So is Aerosoft Dublin. I got it a couple of months ago. Good scenery, so it is. That we're flying into. And if we just start to ease that back out again. So there's a glide slope now, and we'll just scan with that to get a CDA, continuous descent approach. There's Dublin off the left hand side of it. Yeah, that's Dublin, I think. There we go. Now when we turn, we should just get both the localizer and the glide slope at the same time, so we should be turning about 2 miles. Zoom that in a wee bit. Just monitoring everything now. We can ding the cabin just to stay prepared for landing basically. Look at that, right on the glide, a wee bit, we might. A wee bit down, we can start catching that now. If we click approach mode, we should get both at the same time. There you go, localizer and glide slope, and that's how you do it. So we can go flaps 1 and slow the speed brake, and flaps 1. There's flaps 1 coming out. So fully established now, we can bug the flap 1 speed. There's Dublin ahead of us. We better speed brake now to get us back. Whoa, Yeah. Right, I might bring a gear down a wee bit early. Let's bug flaps 5 now. Like so. And we can set the must approach, which is 5,000 feet. Hopefully we'll not need that. Crosswind from the left. 8 miles, flaps 5. All good. Still the speed brakes out, we can stow that now. Tune number 175. So we'll just say we have been cleared to land. We can put the taxi light on just to remind us when the gear comes down. So we can arm the spoilers now. So we'll keep this config to about 4 miles and pop the gear down. Lovely view coming into Dublin. Look at that, very nice. There's 5 miles. About 1,000 feet. So there's about 4 miles now. We'll pop the gear down and start slowing, and with flaps 15. And what is our approach speed? Our approach speed is 137, so we'll add 5, so about 142. Flaps 25, and flap, we'll just go full flap. Landing checklist. Start switch, continue, speed brake arm, landing gear is down 3 lights, and flaps 30, green light. That is the before landing checklist complete. Disconnect the autopilot and the auto throttle, and it's my aircraft. So we'll aim to vacate about probably the first rapid. Ooh, losing that glide slope a wee bit, but we'll get it back. Probably aim to vacate about the first glide slope.
500.
That is 500 feet check. Reducing the speed as well.
Approaching minimums.
Check. That one's not doing it. Getting a wee bit low now. Hold land. Just holding it there to it.
50. 40.
Check.
30.
Close throttles
20.
and hold the altitude.
10.
Come on, get down, little one. There we go. Spoilers. Reverse green. Put off center line with 2 gears. We'll not get this one, we'll get the next one.
80 knots.
80 knots, check. 60 knots, stow the reversers. Manual brake. Now we'll get off here. There you go. Very good. Safely on the ground, stop the timer, 44 minutes. Flaps up. Clean up the aircraft now. Keep them on. Add 1,000 to that. And we can ditch the flight directors now because we don't need them. And we'll plan to go on stand hotel or 121. Turn after. No, there's just shutdown. So 40 or 44 minutes, not bad. Sorry, good. Flaps are up. Good, good, good. Yeah, that's good. Here we go. Just a wee fast taxi now. Not a bad landing that is. Bit windy, and we just got on the touchdown zone, I think. But other than that, it's pretty normal. Right, we'll start the APU. Like so. I know we're about to speed and we might slow down. The Dublin police will be after us. The authorities will be after us. We're speeding that much. We'll take. Let's see if we can go around this corner about Mach point 2 or Mach 2. Just glide around. Look at that, just glide around there. A wee bit of throttle now. And that'll do. That'll keep her. That'll keep her going, surely. Once the APU is on, we'll shut down the engine, one engine, and we can just do single engine taxi into stand. Don't need a strobe light for this. Clear left, clear right. No traffic. APU is on. And we can shut down number 1. And do a single engine then. And make a right turn here. And a right turn here again. Dublin has some mad cart drivers, as you can see, or baggage cart driver. They literally drive into all your aircraft when you're trying to pull into stand. Right, we'll take this one here on the left. We can turn all the taxi lights off and etc. Stand 121, you are the chosen one. Should be a marshaller now waving us on. There we go. What is my mouse doing? Stand 121, yes. Nice and slowly into the stand. And we should just roll from here. One, come on, just cross your arms. And stop. Parking brake set. 2 blues, 1 red, engines are dead. And we can monitor that second engine. Before it gets below 25, we can turn off the anti-collision light and release the passengers. Three, 2, 1, and the anti-collision light is off and the passengers can be released. Set the GPU, we can open the door, extend the air stair, get on GPU now, and we'll do the shutdown checklist. So, shutdown checklist, fuel pumps off, electricals are on, fasten seatbelts on, window heats off, probe heats are off, anti-ice is off, electric hydraulic pumps, they keep on, because we're in a turnaround. Voice recorder is on, air conditioning packs are auto, engine bleeds are on, APU bleed is off, exterior lights is just the position light. Start switches are off, auto brakes off, flaps up, no lights, parking brake set, um, start levers cut off, weather radar off, cockpit door unlocked, and CB is out, I think. And that is the shutdown checklist complete. So, welcome to Dublin. It's a very nice flight. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, so London was a bit. It was okay. I might uh, um have a look at it again on the outtake. But yeah, guys, that's it for this one. So without further ado, I will say goodbye.